What's up, everybody? I hope you guys are doing well. I am back with another perspective pop, and today I bring something a little different that I haven't done since the channel started. So yeah, you guys watch this video till the end because we are talking about young Sheldon. Yay! It's actually a very funny story how I got to watch it. I was actually on TikTok and I came across the scene where Georgia is giving Mandy the necklace for the baby shower. So I felt like that was like really cute, and because I am a sucker for love, well, I just made up all these ideas in my mind, and I was like, decided on watching it because I had seen a couple of scenes before that one about Sheldon, Missy, the family, and I was wondering, well, what show is this? So I was scrolling through the comments, scrolling until I found the title. Right, so basically, for those of us here who don't know, Young Sheldon, it's kind of like is it a spin-off or something of the series The Big Bang Theory and Confession, Don't Kill Me. I haven't seen a single episode from that series, from that show. Why? I don't know. I don't know, but for some reason I was really attracted to Young Sheldon, and I had fun. I had fun because I was actually busy pulling all-nighters until, in order to finish it. So it was actually very, very, very entertaining, and I just had fun, So this video is going to be different because I don't think there's like a single life lesson, or like there's one life lessons or two or three that I did pull from that, but I was just so entertained, right? So this one is going to be, let's just keep it simple, as a movie review as a review. So yeah, let's get into it. One thing I will say though that I gathered from watching it is that raising kids is hard. Raising kids is hard. Building a family is hard. It involves a lot of sacrifices, a lot of compromises that when you are in the mix you hardly see, So this series just gave me like, I don't know, insight or like outside view, of being part of a family when you're not, like a member, you're not in the drama, in the everything, watching it from outside. And it actually made me realize that there's a lot of things that we are ungrateful for. There's a lot of things that we take for granted. And, it was just amazing. It was just amazing. And I do love the fact that the series set is like the 90s. I am a 2000 kid. I have no idea what was going on back there. It was actually fun and interesting to see, the set, the funny cars, the computers, So it was really great. It was really, really, really great. So I'm gonna start. Who's my favorite character? I think it has to be Missy. It has to be Missy, right? Because she's the only girl amongst boys, and one of them is actually making life difficult for her because he's like all perfect, all smart, and all these things. It actually puts her in a situation where she's seen underneath, or like she's seen beneath, yes, she's seen beneath Sheldon, and the rest of the family might not see it because they just know that, we treat them equally, they're twins, we're doing things the same way. And it actually, it is what happens most of the time. People will put you down, people will undermine you while comparing you to the greatness of another person, while you are great in your own way. So that's why I feel like I loved and kind of like related to Missy's character most. And the other person I really loved has got to be Georgie. Well, he's so dumb, he's funny, he's all these things. And the one thing that you also realize is that, you know what, people make mistakes from watching that, as like people growing in an African black setting, you're mostly not allowed to, like, make mistakes or to be fooling around. It's funny to see how the parents are going about setting the kids straight, and while also dealing with their own personal stuff in the relationship, at work, society, and all these things. It was really, really entertaining. And I must say, I was actually tempted to see, I don't know, maybe 5 or 4 episodes of the Big Bang Theory, just to kind of like understand how this story relates. Because basically in this series, it's Sheldon from Big Bang Theory, the Big Bang Theory, who is telling stories of about his childhood. And obviously, if you know me, you know that that's something I would really like and enjoy, because, well, I love storytelling, so to see how the two series come together. I looked it up and I'm like, 12 seasons. I'm like, nope, I ain't got time for this. So yeah, if you have seen the Big Bang Theory and have seen Young Sheldon, comment down below and let me know how the two stories come together, or if they do at all, So yeah, I feel like Sheldon alone as a standalone show, it's already great. It's really entertaining. It is funny. I laughed so hard. Well, not understanding. I will say 90% of the time, I am not understanding what Sheldon is saying, because I did physics back at school, but I don't think I remember a single thing. So seeing him, being passionate about science, about all these things, it was really, how do you say it? It actually touched the heart to see somebody, that's me, anybody, anything, whatever you're passionate about, it really makes me, love you for what you do. And that was what the show was for me. Each person had their own business going on, their own passion, their own thing. And the one aspect I did love about it is also growth. It's actually interesting to see how growth happens. I'm 20 today. Looking back, am I 20? Well, in my 20s, looking back, I will not be able to see details details of what happens. I know that by the time I was 12, I loved writing stories, but I don't really know the details of how it felt, of how everything was going. So seeing the big Sheldon do that in this show was really entertaining for me. I'm that person who holds on to memories, to people. So I really loved how he was just talking about what his childhood was like, and everything. So before I drag this video for too long, because I really had a good time, I will just tell you about how excited I am for the next season, if it's coming, because I looked it up and I saw that it was delayed. It was meant to come out this year, so probably next year. But the note on which it ends, oh my god, it ends on such a sad note. I saw the last episode, I think 2 days ago, and I really wanted to cry. Well, I did cry. I cried at Connie losing the house, and that's also another of my favorite characters. I wish to be such a grandmother to my grandkids. She was just so loving. She was funny. She was mean at times, and it was just great. So yeah, the storylines and the growth that's happening, it's beautiful to see, and I just enjoyed it so much, and I thought I should share it with you guys. So if you have seen it, let me know what you thought about it, and if not, you should see at least the first season. So thank you so much guys for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, and see you next week for my next Perspective Pop. Bye.